Hey everybody, it's Tim. Welcome back to another episode of Boone County Beekeeper. Now today is Saturday. I think it's about June the 17th, and a little bit cloudy here today. It's about 10:30, 11 o'clock of the morning. Gonna be about 80 here today, so it's gonna be a beautiful day. Now I'm not gonna get into a whole lot here today. They're not flying real heavy today. Flow's about over. It's kind of sitting around waiting on the basswood to kick in. So we'll see what happens. Now, if you remember last week, we combined the swarm that we caught back in the holler there with this maybe hive, the one that didn't have a queen. And we done a newspaper combine. We're going to get in there today, see how that done. Hopefully it all took pretty good, and we'll go from there. Only other really thing I want to do today is I want to get in here and I want to check. I want to check over here on the honey situation. I got in there last week, just took a glance, had a pretty good little bit of honey, but they just had started capping it, so I'm hoping maybe they'll work on that a little bit. I'd like to get this spinned off and get them back onto the colonies there and get ready for this basswood. If the basswood hits, you just never know with the basswood. It's hit or miss, as I've said before. So that's basically all I really want to do today. This is Father's Day weekend, so probably a little later when you watch this, but I would like to say Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, especially my dad. I'd like to say Happy Father's Day. You know, us dads put up with a whole lot, and so does mommies too, so it's just the way that life is. But I tell you what, it don't go unnoticed, the sacrifice that we give, for sure. So hopefully these girls done all right. We'll see. I will say this before we start. The bear hasn't been back, which that's a good thing. So like I said, the fence, it did its job. I went ahead and I repaired it last week. Got my insulators put back on. And as far as I know, that bear is not returned. So that's a good thing. So we'll get in here. We'll just see what these girls has done. See if they've chewed their way through. See if they have killed my queen or not. I hope they haven't. But it usually works pretty good, so it should make a pretty good colony. Now, what I will do today, since there's no flow coming in, I think what I will do is I'll go ahead and I will put a little bit of feed on these girls right here before I leave. And I'm going to go ahead and feed this one and that one there. That blue box is a feeder as well. I actually put a little bit on them last week, so they're going to need that, and we'll see. Guys, getting into a time here now where really, I'll be honest, from I'd say mid-July through about mid-August, I don't really get in here a whole lot because they're just getting ready to start into a big dearth here. And all I basically do is I treat and I feed. That's about all that I do. Now, let me see something. Yeah, I see here where they have eat through there. If we remember now, this queen, she is marked. So what we'll do is we'll glance at them here. We'll shake everything down in the bottom, and we'll go from there. I'll make sure she's not came up. I had a little brood there. It's yeah, I don't know. It's this old girl here. I had a laying worker. I don't know. It's just you never know. Like I said, with those swarms, you don't never know what you're going to get. Very rare do you ever get. There's my drone brood. Very rarely do you ever get a swarm without a queen, but it does happen from time to time. Yeah, they're just kind of chilling, not much going on. I only see one place that they ate through where they ate through there, so I don't know. I figured they would plumb destroyed it, but they didn't. We'll get in and see what we got anyway. We'll do a little combining here. I'll set this off. Yeah, you can see a couple places there where they, if I can get this off without tearing it up too bad. So you can see where they've chewed through there. Yep. Let's set him down right here. You can see they've chewed through in a couple places. Usually they really destroy that, but they didn't. So I think what we'll do, we'll get in here and just we'll confirm that still got a queen. Some feed on these girls sure is going to help. Tell you, we got a lot of building up to do before winter time, because everything I got on this side of the yard is small. So but we'll get them built up. We got plenty of time. Okay, let me see what we got here. I'll come around and show you what we got. There's a good looking swarm that we caught. You can see right there. Looks like they're just filling that with nectar. Good looking bees. I see pollen. I see nectar. Do not see the queen on this frame. If you remember now, she'll have a pink dot on her. We'll get them all condensed down into one, and we'll just kind of go from there. So far, seem to be fairly calm. That's a good thing. Here's the old brood frame. If you remember it, there's my queen too. I'll show you her. If you remember now, you see right there's the queen with the pink dot right there. She's pretty. Right there. Hopefully you can see her. Good looking queen. Now if you remember, this was all eat out pretty good. And they have repaired, built new. Got cap brood over here. I see eggs all down in here everywhere. There goes my queen getting ready to go over. We'll go ahead and get her back in the box. I don't like to leave them out too much. She's pretty queen though. So that's a good thing. She's doing her job. She's doing some heavy duty laying. There she is. She just come across the top, went down the other side. We'll put some of these other frames in there. We'll smoke them real good. And oh yeah, this thing will start expanding pretty quick. You see I got cap brood here everywhere. I do in fact see some eggs down in this new part. So she's doing pretty good. She's doing her job. Yeah, I see eggs everywhere. So I believe this thing's going to explode pretty soon. It's a good thing. Now that's a good way to do it, guys. If you remember that, you get into that situation. That's the way I like to do it. Just put you a newspaper down, put you some slits in there, and let them, it takes them a few days, usually 2 to 3 days. Okay, looks like another food frame. They've pollen stored all in here everywhere. I see nectar going back in there. I see eggs right in this area. So she's doing her thing. They do need some wax, as you can tell. So we'll give them some food here today, some sugar syrup, and we'll just let them do their thing. What I'm going to do, we'll slide these little girls right here in the middle, and we'll just put an empty right here and an empty right here. We'll go ahead and we'll start putting some of these other girls down in. See what we can do. And I think they're going to be okay. So we'll put this right here. They should pretty much be used to each other by now. They could travel up and down. So these old girls was very small. I'm just going to put them right in beside. These girls here was very small. So we'll give them a couple weeks. We'll get back in and check them again. And I think we'll be all right. So slap them right in here. All right, so there's that. We know we got a coin. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 right there. Got a marked queen. That's about all that I'm going to do. I do have a feeder over in the truck, and before I leave here, I'm going to drop that feeder on here and we'll feed these old girls. So looking pretty good, doing pretty good. Now, we'll go over here now, we'll check our honey situation and we'll kind of go from there. I'll tell you this, I come up here a minute ago and I always stop out there by the old road and put my bee suit on. And I did that, and then I come up here a little closer and I park, and that's where I light my smoker and everything out there on my tailgate and get everything ready before I come over in here. I did that and I just happened to see something behind me. I thought maybe it was old Dudley coming up to pay me a visit, but it wasn't. I looked and there's a little buck, and that crazy thing, it come out there and I bet you it got within 10 yards of me, about a little 4-point. He walked right up to the truck and I was puffing that smoker. He could not figure out what in the world I was. That was pretty cool. I wish I'd had my camera going, like I got that on camera. You see a lot of things when you're out like this. Now, before we get off here, I will say this. I'm looking up, I see the basswood. It's doing its thing. It's turning the silver white. I don't know, guys. Listen, this has been such a crazy year. I'd be afraid to speculate on anything. You know, we had that crazy winter, which was record heat, 70s and 80s in February. Then we kind of got into spring. Spring was cool, wet. But now, past few weeks, it's been real cool. I mean, it should be blistering hot on days like today, but I think today it might make it to 80. We've not seen an 80 for a while. It's been in the upper 60s and 70s, and it's been severely dry. I mean, it has really, really been dry. So I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on there. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So hopefully I think we'll get a little rain this week. Hopefully that'll happen, and that may help this basswood, because I'd say it's about a week or two away probably from blooming. I'd like for these girls to hurry up and cap this over here so we can get it off of there and get it spinned out and get it right back on the colony. I don't know, it's been a weird year, I believe, for just about everybody. So I don't think it's gonna be a real good honey year. I don't know. So I will say one more thing. I'd like to thank everybody for their comments there on the tick video that we did. Had a lot of comments. People tell me, you know, they've had some issues, and you just gotta be careful out here, guys. Take care of yourselves. A lot of things, you know, a lot of things out here can get you. So just be careful and pay attention to your body. That's for sure. And really, that's about all that I'm going to do today. I'm going to go over and I'm going to check the honey supers, and I'm going to get out of here. I got a lot of work to do at the house. So, guys, I know it wasn't much of a video. Just wanted to check on these girls here. And we're going to be getting into a time here, really, when there's not a lot of stuff going on, but there will be, because we're going to do some treating. We'll do some mite checking here in a few weeks. We'll do some treating. I think I'm going to do Apivar on these girls through here. Probably might do some Apiguard on those 3 big production colonies down there. I don't know. I just have to see what happens. But guys, I want to say thank you for being with us. Thanks for watching these videos, man. It amazes me. Still does to this day. It amazes me. And for all those that have subscribed and all the likes that you gave me, appreciate that, guys. I really do. I know I say it every week, but I really do. I honestly mean it. It means a lot. I enjoy chatting back and forth with you guys. I do. I've learned a lot from you guys, for sure. Probably from me, you probably learn what not to do. But that's just the way that it is. I got some ideas I want to try for next year. But hopefully, you know, we'll still be around, and if the good Lord's willing, we'll try them and we'll see what we can do. You never know till you try. So, guys, until next time, God bless you and God bless your family. God bless your bees. I hope that you and your family are well. I hope everything is going really good in your life. I hope you have you have a good month, and I hope you have a good bee season. I hope your honey season is going better than mine, because mine's not the greatest for sure. But guys, just thank you again. If you don't care, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That helps me get this stuff out. And guys, just take care of yourself. Until next time, this is Tim, the Boone County Beekeeper. Thanks for stopping by.